on page 72 of your book, down at the bottom, you see this information. And our goal when we see this is to just identify the key words that makes this rule possible or that makes this rule meaningful. So first thing I notice is that this only works if a transversal intersects two parallel lines. The two lines that are being cut have to be parallel to each other, evenly spaced. So that's the first thing. These rules don't work unless the lines are parallel. Next thing, looking at this, what kind of angles does this rule apply to?
Interior.
And what else?
Supplementary.
Actually, so what type of angles?
Oh.
Same side, interior. Good. Same side and interior. And the rule about same side interior angles is that they are supplementary. They add up to 180. Right, you might get tired of hearing me say this, but I'm going to repeat it all the time. That same side angles are supplementary. Because this is the only type of angles that are special. And they all happen to have S's. SSS. Same side supplementary. Okay, the other ones aren't going to start with an S. So that's how you can keep the rules straight when you have to memorize. Same side interior, like 4 and 5, those angles are supplementary. All right, go over to 74 and look at the two rules that are there. Again, this only happens if the two lines are parallel, otherwise this rule doesn't work. These two lines right here are parallel to each other. What does the rule say? What kind of angles are we talking about?
Alternate.
Alternate interior.
Angle.
And what's the rule about them?
They're congruent.
They're congruent. See, that one's not supplementary like the other one. The other one's special. This is page 74. Alternate interior angles are congruent. Like 4 would be equal to 6 and 3 would be equal to 5. The next one. With these parallel lines, what does the rule say? What are the key words?
Parallel.
Yep, when the lines are parallel, then what?
Corresponding angles.
Corresponding angles are
Congruent.
congruent. Okay? They're equal to each other. They're not supplementary like the same sides. And you're going to sick of me saying that.
They're snakes.
But you're going to remember it. Okay? And you're going to say, I hate it when she says that, but at least you're going to remember it. That the supplementary ones start with S, same side, are the supplementary.
Yeah.
Alright, and then I think we're down to the last one on page 76. Turn on page 76. Alright, two lines are parallel. If that's the case, then what's the last rule we need to know?
They're congruent.
Which type?
Alternate exterior are
Alternate
congruent.
exterior angles are congruent. Like 1 is congruent to 7 and 2 is congruent to 8. Those are the rules for today and for the next couple of days. Which one, most of them are all congruent to each other. Most of them have that relationship. Which ones are special?
The supplementary.
Supplementary ones. Which ones are supplementary?
The same
Same
side.
side. That's right, okay? That's what makes them special.
We don't move it yet.
Okay, alright. I thought that wasn't on camera. Alright, 2-2. Look at these now. Now, I'm not going to ask you to rewrite out all these definitions. I don't want that. I want you to remember the key word. So, for your notes, corresponding angles follow what rules? Congruent.
Oh.
Okay, so just so you know, we're reviewing the things we just did. So this is just finding that key word. Corresponding angles will be congruent. For instance, J would be equal to what? So which angle is corresponding? J and P. J, you don't have to write this down because it's going to change problem, but J is congruent to P. Those are equal angles. Okay? Anytime you see corresponding angles from parallel lines, you will have congruent. Another one. What's another pair of corresponding angles that would be congruent? Yes.
T and M.
T congruent to M. Good. So you can just use the equal sign. T equals M. Whatever degrees for T, you have the same degrees for M. Another pair of congruent angles. Yes. H, N. Good. H is equal to N. And the fourth possibility, Jeremy? K is equal to R. Good. Okay, so this is different than yesterday. We're not naming them. We're actually making an equation out of it. We're saying that these two angles are equal to each other, and that only happens when your lines are parallel. Number 2, the rule. Let's review it. What was the rule for alternate interior angles? If the two lines are parallel, then alternate interior angles are good. They're not supplementary because they don't start with S's. These are just congruent. Two lines are parallel, then alternate interior angles are congruent. So name for me 2 alternate interior angles. K and N. K and good. And those get equal signs because alternate interior angles are equal. K is equal to N. What's another pair of equal angles? So M and P. Keep it interior of the lines. So M equals P. The ones that you said are true, that's just going to be in a different place. All right. Same side interior angles. What's the rule? Supplementary. Good. Same sides are supplementary. K and P. Now I won't say K equals P this time. They're supplementary, so what do I say?
Plus P.
K plus P equals 180. That's right. Okay, you take the 2 and you make them add up to 180 when they're same side interior. What's another pair of same side interiors?
M and N.
That's right. So you don't say they're equal, you say they add up to 180 because on the same side and they're supplementary. Alright, the last one, alternate exterior angles. What's the rule about alternate exterior angles? Congruent. Good. So there's 2 answers to this one. Give me one of those answers.
J and T.
J and T. Good. J is equal to T because it's on the opposite side and they're in the exterior. J equals T. And what's the last one?
H and R.
H and R is equal to R. Make sure you stay in the exterior. H is equal to R. Okay, so when you think back to the rules, a lot of these angles are equal to each other, congruent, but which one's special? Same sides because they're what? Supplementary. Good. Those are the ones that are different. Alright, the last thing we have to do for today is this section right here. And it's really easy. The only thing is you have to be able to give a statement of why. So you have 2 options whenever you have parallel lines cut by transversal. Either they're congruent or they're what?
Supplementary.
Same side supplementary. Good. Alright, so looking at this one. Measure of angle 1 is 131. Put that in your picture. 131.
Make sure I'm on the right one.
Now, they ask us to find the other angles. So I'm going to actually start off with measure of angle 1. I'm going to say it's 131. Does anybody remember the reason from last year?
Oh.
Given. Excellent.
Given. The heck?
Okay, you had that a lot last year where information is given to you and you can use it whenever it's given. Now please make yourself a list going from 2 to 8.
Whoops.
And we'll fill them in as we go.
Oh, that's G.
We only have 2 options. Either it's going to be equal to 131. Right? Either it's going to be equal to 131 or else it's going to be supplementary to 131. Those are our only options.
Smaller. Jackie.
I can only fit
No,
seven.
Jackie. My stepmom.
I could only put 8, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5,
Jackie's my
6,
cousin.
7, 8.
I
I think I got them all there. Okay, so let's go down the list here. Angle 2. Look right here. Will this angle be equal to 131 or supplementary to 131? Supplementary, because they make a straight line. Who's got 180 minus 131?
What?
180 minus 131.
I got it.
They have to
Wait,
add
where'd
up
you
to
get 180 from?
Oh,
Yeah, it's a straight line.
Straight lines are supplementary as well, but that's old information. The new information about the same side angles are
So,
supplementary.
like, you put 49 words in.
That's right. Angle 2 is 49 degrees, and the reason is because you guys already said it, they form a linear pair. They make a straight line. Linear angles, a pair of linear angles are automatically 180. Angle 3, are you going to call that 131 or are you going to call it 49? Those are your only 2 options. 131.
It's on the same side.
Okay, so these are going to be supplementary. They make a linear pair. Does anyone see another reason? I think someone said it. It's not correspond. We don't know what 7 is, so we can't use corresponding yet because it's equal to something that's blank. What are these two right here called?
Alternative exterior.
X2.
No, think before that. Vertical angles, excellent. Because alternate interior angles have to go from one line to the other line, and these are all in the same intersection. So that's because vertical angles are congruent. Angles across from each other are congruent. Vertical angles theorem. Angle 4, what would you call this one? 131 or 49? 49.
What?
There's several different reasons.
So these numbers just repeating?
Vertical angles again, they are going to repeat because you only have two choices: equal to 131 or supplementary
The
to
good is the
131.
hard part.
Theorem.
Yeah, THM stands
Got
for
the class.
vertical theorem. Get to the hard part?
Yeah.
There's not any until tomorrow, maybe, but today's pretty good. Number 5, will you call that 131 degrees or 49 degrees? 131 degrees. Be careful here, there's lots of different reasons. Try to give me a reason we haven't used yet. Corresponding angles, that's right. 131 is equal to 131, angle 1 and 5 are the same. I'm going to use a different one because it's on the interior and I need to have 2 spots here using my rule. So I'm going to do this one right here. See how 131 and 49 make 180?
Yes.
So that came from the same side interior angles theorem. There's more than one reason, but in the notes I'm going to have all 4 of them written out. Same side interior angles theorem.
I don't know what happened.
We took this 49, we subtracted from 180, and we got the 131. These two are supplementary. What would 6 be? Give me a reason that includes these interior angles. Alternate interior. Good. This one's going to be the same as this one that we already knew. 49 and 49 will match. There are other reasons. It corresponds up here. It's supplementary right here, but I want to write this.
What?
Would angle 7 be?
131.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me a reason that we haven't used yet, or we haven't written down yet. Corresponding. Good. I'll use that one now because it's available for all 4 types. Corresponding angles theorem. This angle, whatever it is, has to equal this angle, so both 131s. And the last one, number 8, you already know what the degrees are going to be, right?
49.
49, but give me a reason that we haven't used yet.
Alternate exterior.
Alternate exterior, good. Angle 8 and angle 2 would have to match. So if angle 2 is 49, then angle 8 is 49. Alternate exterior angles theorem.
Yo, I got this so wrong.